Okay. Back for Genshin Friday. Genshin live stream Friday. I should be starting soon.
Last night so I could buy a figurine.
Arataki numero uno Ito challenge you to an all-out, no holds barred, anything goes duel.
It fails to fulfill the most crucial elements. Inspiration.
In that case, we'll need to order more dishes.
Greetings. Ayaka has mentioned you on numerous occasions. Delighted to make your acquaintance. I am head of the Kamisato clan.
Oh,
Kamisato
there he
Ayato.
is.
Cascade! Mind the deluge. Everything's in place and they've taken the bait. Now to start reeling them in. If my suspicions regarding the portal network are correct, then the fact that there is a portal leading here tells us that the Abyss Order has their eyes on this location.
As the Helitrils go in, they never emerge again. Everyone's driving themselves crazy worrying about it.
Maybe whatever's going on in the chasm really is connected to the Abyss Order. A whole city that's floating in the air! Upside down?
More than
Upside
one
down.
kind of strange power exists here. That it's highly likely that even as we speak, the Abyss Order is watching our every move.
Huh? What's this?
Conversation's over. Brace yourselves.
Encumber us no more.
Find a way to stop that thing!
Wow, so intense.
That was pretty epic.
That festival was beautiful, and then straight into the chasm, and
I know.
Yeah.
Things got dark real fast in that trailer.
It's like everybody was having a lot of fun, and then it's serious time with
yeah.
that music.
And an introduction by Kamisato Ayato. Just saying.
Yes,
Of course, of course.
our new character. And as always, speaking of Ayato, let's dive in by taking a look at our new playable character, Kamisato Ayato.
Hey, Robbie, how's it going?
Most people hunker down against a strong headwind. Only a few know how to utilize it to their advantage.
Ooh, looking pretty
Wow.
sleek.
That voice, though. Chris, you sound great.
Powerful yet elegant. Just saying.
Oh, man. His moves look so cool.
The elemental burst, right?
Yeah.
That, like, flashy thing in there. That's so cool.
Love it.
I love his elegance as he fights and moves. Really, all of his animations feel very elegant to me. And
Yeah.
did you guys catch him drinking boba tea too?
Now look, man, anytime's a good time for boba. Just saying.
I agree, but wait, where did you even get that from?
Shh.
Kamisato
Kamisato family secret.
What? Huh?
If you're really wondering, in-game, Ayato buys his milk tea from a little food stall in Inazuma City.
I gotta find that place.
But it's quirks like that Ayato has that makes people wonder if he's kind of spoiled even though he's served as the head of the Kamisato clan for some time now. For example, he always gives any defective-looking food he makes to Toma and...
Hey, the Kamisato clan has an image to keep up, okay?
You're right.
Well, I think we can all feel sorry for Toma now. Poor Toma.
Oh.
And speaking of which, the first impression many of us ever had of Ayato was actually from Ito's character teaser. He was that mysterious voice at the end of the video.
Oh.
Actually, it turns out that Ito has a pretty good opinion of Ayato. I mean, Ito even calls him bro.
That's interesting because I'm curious how those two could possibly get along.
Ito is he's real and a simple and down-to-earth kind of Oni. But all it takes is a few words from Ayato, and Ito's super inspired and ready to take on any challenge.
Ayato does have that effect on people. For those who don't know, he came to the position as the head of the Kamisato clan at a very young age and was able to bring the clan back to its feet while facing some huge difficulties at the time. And while we're on the subject of Ayato, Chris, why don't you give us a closer look at some of his skills?
Sure, leave it to me. Kamisato Ayato wields a sword and is a master of the Kamisato
Ooh, look
art
at that
Tachijutsu,
sword.
just like his sister. However, what sets him apart is his hydrovision. In combat, Ayato can unleash large AoE damage in a short amount of time and is capable of increasing the effects of his team's normal attacks. After using his elemental skill, Kamisato Art Kyoka, Ayato shifts positions to enter the Takimeguri Kanka state and leaves a watery illusion at his original location. The watery illusion can explode, dealing AoE hydro damage. In the Takimeguri Kanka state, Ayato's normal attacks become Shunsuiken, which are like quick watery blades capable of dealing AoE hydro damage. After a Shunsuiken attack hits an opponent, it will grant Ayato the Namisen effect, increasing the damage dealt by Shunsuiken based on Ayato's current max HP. The Takimeguri Kanka state will be cleared when Ayato leaves the field or when he uses his elemental skill again.
So, sounds like we better be careful if we don't want to accidentally cancel a state.
Exactly. Next, he has a passive talent, Kamisato Art Mine wo Matoishi Kiyotaki, which means lucid rapid spiraling the summit, in case you were wondering. With this talent, when Ayato uses his elemental skill and when the water illusion explodes, he will gain a set amount of Namisen stacks. Ayato's elemental burst, Kamisato Art Suiyu, will unveil a garden of purity in which bloom water blades will rain down and attack opponents within its AoE.
Ooh, sounds
Don't tell me
pretty.
that's not like
Gorgeous.
Byakup and Bleach.
This will increase the normal attack damage of characters within that AoE. After unlocking another passive talent, Kamisato Art Michiyuku Hagetsu, if Ayato is not on the field and his energy is low, he will regenerate a set amount of energy at regular intervals. In daily life, Ayato's more indulgent side tends to come out from time to time. With his passive talent, Kamisato Art Daily Cooking, when Ayato cooks a dish perfectly, he has a set chance to receive an additional suspicious dish of the same type.
Which I'm pretty sure he just turns and sends straight to Toma.
Oh,
Yup.
Oh, wait! Guys, I get it now. That's why Toma could eat all the strange stuff during the hot pot game before. He's had a lot of practice eating weird things.
Oh, no wonder. That makes so much sense now. In all seriousness, though, I think that the passive talent it's really simple, but it's pretty interesting.
All right, so let's talk about how travelers can get Kamisato Ayato in the new version.
Yep, it's time to dive into the coming event wishes.
Ayato will be available for the earlier part of version 2.6 via the Azure Excursion
no
event
Kazuha.
wish. At the
That
same
means
time,
Kazuha's gonna
Venti
be with
will
you
also
and
be
Mia
available
next
via his own
patch.
event wish called Ballad in Goblets.
All right, we're getting another Venti rerun.
Yeah!
And that's not all. In the later part of version 2.6, Kamisato Ayaka will be returning for her first rerun.
Ooh.
Yeah.
As for the new weapon event wish, travelers will see an all-new Inazuman 5-star sword called Haran Geppaku Futsu. So be sure to keep an eye out for that as well. In version 2.6, Kamisato Ayato's very own story quest, Cypress's Custos chapter, will also be available for travelers to play through. As the Sakoku decree has been lifted and Inazuma is welcoming in a new era of progress, the Tenryo and Kanjo commissions are presented with a rare, joyous occasion. But beneath the surface of this happy time, trouble is stirring. As head of the Yashiro Commission, Ayato will find himself in an unusual position. Everybody can look forward to exploring all of this amazing new story.
Wow.
Yeah, it's gonna be really cool, especially the Traveler and Ayato meeting for the very first time.
Yeah!
Yeah, that's gonna be so exciting. If you're looking forward to playing this new story quest, then just remember to save up those story keys.
You know I
Just
will.
remember the dialogue writing is terrible.
All right, now that we've seen the new character coming our way, let's jump into the all-new area travelers will be able to explore in version 2.6. In our previous special program, we gave everyone a sneak preview of the new area called the Chasm.
Ooh.
Let's watch a quick trailer to see what travelers can expect to encounter during their adventures in this new area.
Let's go.
It's a bit like Enconomia. The architecture. Okay, that looks better. That looks more like a mine. It's hard to do. Shit. Where's my OBS gone? There. Got it.
I don't know about you guys, but I can't wait to glide down the chasm. It looks so fun.
That's the
Just
first
chill.
thing I thought of, yeah.
I love it.
Oh my
It's scary, but just think of all the air you'll get.
I mean, it'll be amazing to explore for sure.
Yeah, I just don't want to run into that monster, though. It was kind of scary.
So cool. As we saw in the trailer, the outside of the chasm is really beautiful, but there are also deep underground levels that exist far below the surface.
That's where all the scary stuff happens.
Yeah. While exploring the deep underground levels, travelers will need to use a gadget called a Lumenstone Adjuvant to aid them in exploration. This gadget will
that's
illuminate the
box or
darkness,
box.
allowing everyone to explore even the darkest of places.
Oh, okay, so that'll make it a little less scary then.
Travelers will be able to enhance the Lumenstone Adjuvant to increase its capabilities.
Well, it's the same gameplay
Doing
loop
so
as the
will also
Bokoso
allow
box
travelers to
that we just
explore
had
more
in
efficiently
3
and will
Realmways.
even grant us a variety of
gateways.
rewards, including a 4-star weapon billet and an all-new name card.
Wow.
Nice.
In the chasm, travelers will also discover a brand new artifact domain called the Lost Valley.
Oh,
Inside the domain, you'll discover a mysterious environment
18%
as
attack on
boundless
both.
and majestic as the chasm itself. Completing the challenge in this domain will award travelers with artifacts from the Vermilion Hereafter and Echoes of an Offering artifact sets. And what would be a new area without some new story content?
Yay!
In addition to everything we've covered so far, a whole new storyline will be taking place down in the chasm.
It's gonna be cool.
Yes. With version
They're both attack
2.6, the
percent
new Archon quest, Requiem
sets.
of the Echoing Depths, will become available for
They're both
travelers to
attack
continue
percent.
their adventures.
Read
Everyone
the
who's been
passage on both
following the
and they're
story
both
of our
attack
favorite twins will
raises.
definitely be excited for this one, me included. And if that isn't enough,
Dainsleif.
the one and only Dainsleif will also be making another appearance during the story.
Oh, it's been a pretty long time since we've seen Dainsleif.
Yeah, totally. And in this storyline, travelers will be meeting up with Dainsleif in the dark depths of the chasm to investigate some ancient ruins together. Throughout
Cool.
the quest,
We
we'll
get to
be
see him
learning
again.
a lot more about Conria as well as the Abyss. It will
Very
be a
good.
truly unforgettable adventure as we will uncover secrets of the past together.
So you're saying it'll be a bit of a cliffhanger?
That's to me one of the most interesting sides of Genshin is
And
Like
in
the story
addition to
that
the
hasn't been
Archon
told
quest
yet.
and world quests,
history, all this
there
shit.
are still many mysteries that remain hidden in the depths of the chasm. There will be much more for travelers to experience in the chasm with future version updates, so please look forward to that.
I know
so they're staggering the content basically.
But this seems like a
There'll
pretty
be
good
more to
time
look
to
forward
pause for a
to.
moment and take in everything we've
Means they're
seen
staggering
about
the release
version
of the chasm
2.6
as
so
well.
far.
Yeah, and get some Primo gems.
Oh,
Yes.
agreed. Sounds good to me. Ready, everyone?
I'll post all
Here
of the
you
codes
go.
in chat
Yes.
once the stream ends. I'm just writing them down now. Let's see. Know what? What don't we know? Oh, I've done this already. Oh, okay. What don't we know? They just said, like, expect more updates to the chasm after it's released. That means they're staggering its release. We're not going to get it all in one go. As I suspected.
Welcome back, everyone. Next, we'll be introducing a new event for everyone called Hues of the Violet
a
Garden.
Frisian show.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Sure,
that's
I've got
right.
C6.
So, as we mentioned at the start of the program, there will be a
crown.
festival taking place in Inazuma. The theme of this event goes hand in hand with the festival being organized by the Yashiro Commission and Yai Miko. With the festival focusing on culture and creativity, travelers will not only have the opportunity to meet guests hailing from other nations, but also finally see some
Okay, cool.
familiar faces again.
Oh,
They'll be dotted around
I'm
Inazuma.
pretty interested to
NPCs.
see what
Oh.
Yoimiya and Klee are up
Playable
to. That seems
characters.
like a pretty interesting combo.
Yeah, me too. I'm just excited to go around and see everybody.
How's
Yeah.
Ito doing? No.
What is he ever doing?
Yeah, but what if you just complete all the
throughout
content
the
in one
event,
day that they
we'll be
release?
experiencing some
won't
interesting
be that
stories
good.
alongside those characters at the festival. And there may even
Depends
be
how
some
much they chuck
unexpected
at us.
characters making an
Hopefully it'll just
appearance.
be, it'll be
Nice.
big the first
So,
update enough
travelers
to
will have to wait and see who shows up this
keep you
time.
busy.
As we progress through the storyline, we'll have the opportunity to enjoy a variety of Iridori festival games.
Iridori.
There are a total of 4 different kinds of event gameplay, so let's take a closer look.
First, we have the Moon and Stars Inscribe. Travelers will meet a bard from Mondstadt in search of inspiration among Inazuma's unique landscapes. During the event, travelers can gain a poetic theme and take pictures based on the hints to submit to the commissioner. The more pictures we supply, the easier it will be for them to compose more lines of poetry. Travelers can then choose the lines they prefer and help complete the composition.
All right, sounds easy enough. I'm sure our travelers can handle this one.
Oh, for sure. Experienced travelers who are familiar with the map and terrain will definitely be able to quickly find the best spots for photos.
Our next event gameplay will be a familiar one for our audience. It's Theater Mechanicus. I'm sure many of you have already played this game, and this time around there will be some new twist to the game. Komakata is promoting the latest version of Theater Mechanicus, and in such a large international cultural event, there's been some innovations made to attract the attention of the organizers and visitors.
Sweet.
In the all-new Theater Mechanicus Stage of Brilliance, each stage will have its own special stage features. Travelers will need to work these features into their strategy to swiftly clear each challenge.
What's also different this time around is that travelers will need to equip wondrous sticks before entering each stage. This will be a real test for our ability to make combinations. The game mode has also been streamlined to reduce the amount of time required to play. Upon entering a stage, travelers will find some mechanici that have already been placed. You may choose to modify or dismantle them, or build more mechanici around them to create optimum combinations that will swiftly handle enemies coming your way.
Cool. Our third event mode is called Clash of Lone Blades, which is an all-new challenge centered around sword fighting.
Ooh.
After unlocking this game mode, a new duel against a swordmaster with unique abilities will unlock each day. During the challenge,
That's
players
cool.
will control the traveler and will be unable to use their elemental skill and elemental burst, but instead can use an all-new parry mechanic. Performing a parry will allow you to take a defensive stance and reduce incoming damage. Travelers
What, are
may
they adding
focus
this to the real
and master
game?
the
Parrying?
timing to perform a perfect parry, which will give you the upper hand in the challenge.
It's just a challenge.
Sounds pretty challenging.
Oh, hey, potato.
It's also worth mentioning that our final and strongest opponent for this challenge happens to be someone who had no choice but to join the competition due to difficult financial circumstances. It turns out they are just an average store owner with their hearts set on
It's
winning
definitely
that
going to be
prize money.
time-gated,
Who would have guessed you'd find such
the
tough
release of
opponents from
the
just in
different
town?
areas in the chasm.
Travelers should get ready to take
I mean,
on
they
opponents
they
in
said that. They
one-on-one
literally said
duels.
it, so...
Oh, and last but not least, we have an Ikebana event called the Floral Courtyard.
Oh, shit.
In this event, travelers will need to follow
Shit.
florist themes to create a specific floral courtyard.
A courtyard is comprised of different parts, with each part having different materials to choose from. After completing a theme,
Yep, that's what I
travelers
was
may
saying,
actually
Potato.
use
We've
the
already gotten
courtyard they
C6.
receive
It's
and
not
place it in the
helpful.
Serenity Pot. Ikebana is an art form, so when travelers are creating a floral courtyard, they need to incorporate their own interpretation of beauty.
So what you're saying is, if your courtyard is looking ugly, then you're probably doing it wrong.
I see you. Oh, speaking of Ikebana, Ayaka is the sponsor behind the Ikebana event. You know, Ayaka's very skilled at Ikebana.
Of course he is.
Aw. You know, she invests in the promotion of this event every year, and that it's one of her greatest joys.
Yep, that sounds like Ayaka.
And that's about all we can share about this event for now. After participating in all 4 of these special event game modes and reaching certain criteria, travelers will be able to invite Shincho to join their team for free. So, don't forget to try out all the events.
Yeah, maybe you'll find a new favorite.
Yeah, give them a shot. Everyone should be sure to have a good look around the festival. The streets of Rito will be specially decorated throughout the Iridori Festival, so everyone can enjoy the lively and exciting atmosphere.
That's right. This is one festival you won't want to miss.
Oh no.
I won't. Version
God, their lines
2.6
are written
will
as just as
also be
badly as the
featuring an
games.
event for travelers who enjoy spending
So
time in the
awful.
kitchen. The event is called Spices from the West. In this event, a person from Sumeru is visiting to do research on
Oh,
seasonings.
that's my...
She hopes to find someone who can help her conduct her research by making seasonings according to recipes and taste test dishes using these seasonings.
You know, if there's food involved, I'm sure Paimon won't be far off.
It's me, Paimon, and I'm hungry!
Oh no!
New seasoning recipes will gradually unlock over the course of the event, and all the recipes will be available before the event ends. When you begin making the seasonings, the needle on the slider will move back
Oh,
and
God.
forth
So
from
what's
edge
this
to
like?
edge.
Like the drinks event,
Follow
but
the
a food event?
instructions given on the recipe and press the button as the needle points to the corresponding ingredient to add them to the pot.
Oh.
And just as a reminder to everyone, there is a limit to the amount of mistakes you can make while creating a seasoning, so be sure to make the best of each chance with as little mistakes as possible. Otherwise, you'll have to start over again. Add the correct number of ingredients before you use up all your attempts, and you will succeed.
So, Zach,
Yeah.
what you're saying is for this event, the pressure cooker is on. I had to, I'm sorry.
Oh,
That
gosh.
was good, but it also hurt at the same time.
That was quite fire, as they say.
Oh, please,
no.
help me.
But
Okay.
seriously, gosh, this looks like we'll need little hand-eye coordination for this one.
Oh, yeah.
Totally.
The heat is on.
Oh, no. What did I start?
Okay, guys. So, by adding seasonings, you created 2 delicious dishes. You can obtain fragrant dishes. Travelers may invite characters to taste test the fragrant dishes in their Serenity Pod to increase their companionship XP. Just keep in mind that the character's personal preferences also vary.
Okay.
That's right. It'll be the perfect opportunity to test how well travelers really know their characters.
Yeah,
Do a little studying.
totally. In version 2.6, we will be receiving a new challenge event called Vibro Crystal Research. We find a researcher from Fontaine on the outskirts of the chasm studying the harmonic motion transmitted between gems known as vibro crystals. If we connect transmitter and receiver crystals and attempt to produce various effects, then we can defeat the enemies and obtain great rewards.
In case that's a little confusing, why don't you explain what the transmitter and receiver crystals are first and what kind of effects the reactions can make?
Oh, right. Sure thing. So, after the player configures their own vibro crystal setup, they will obtain different combat buffs.
Okay.
Transmitter crystals govern the triggers for the buff effects, and receiver crystals will trigger the buffs once the conditions are met.
Oh.
This all sounds very scientific.
Did you pull that out of your sleeve
He
again?
still has boba?
I always have boba.
Why aren't you sharing?
Because this is my boba.
You can still share.
We'll see.
Oh, please, with your sister. Please.
Let's get back to it.
Okay.
So, each challenge is split into 2 battles, which will require travelers to compose 2 teams for the challenge, as well as different vibro crystal setups. Of course, the game will also provide some trial characters to help everyone complete the challenge. Defeating enemies will award points, and travelers will be given an insignia based on their score. It's gonna be awesome, so be sure to give it a shot.
Yeah, sounds great.
Interesting.
In the new version, travelers will be receiving a commission from an Inazuman artist. She'll ask us to use the camera to take pictures of scenery in different nations as
That's so
inspiration for her
interesting, isn't it?
illustrations.
Seems like the traveler has literally gained the trust of people everywhere.
That just means they're
Seems
going
like
to
the
be busy
traveler is
for
the
a very,
photograph for
very
every
long
nation.
time.
Oh, hey, right.
Yeah,
In
that's
the
all
photo
right. The
notes, we'll
combat,
be
the
able to
crystal
see
thing sounds
comments
right.
from
This
the artist and
camera
understand her
shit
requirements
doesn't
to
sound
complete the
right.
photo.
Sounds like a boring
Capturing
grind.
landscapes for inspiration. Sounds pretty elegant.
And you would know about being elegant.
Yeah, duh.
This event will definitely be on the more relaxing side of things.
Seems
What
a bit
could be
rude,
better
this
than
voice actor for
exploring and
Ayato.
earning primo
Yeah,
gems?
duh.
Oh, yeah. And travelers will definitely find a ton of great photo spots to remember in the process.
And finally, in addition to all the events we've already mentioned, Leyline Overflow will be returning once again for version 2.6.
Yeah.
Nice.
I mean, who
Travelers
the
can
hell
watch
looks
for
forward to
future
Leyline
announcements for
Overflow?
more details.
Just like a little
You
bonus.
definitely don't want to miss the chance to get some more Mora and character EXP materials.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
A week
I think
of
that
Leyline.
just about
So
does
much
it for all the
fun.
events we have
Well,
coming
free
our
Ley-
way in
Leyline
version
today.
2.6. Next, let's talk about some system updates and optimizations to the game. First,
Optimization.
we have an optimization to the game's mobile version. After the update, travelers will be able to tap and hold on the icons of the characters in their party to quickly bring up the party setup menu.
Nice. So it'll be way easier for the mobile players to open up their party setup and do some changes.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, also, there will be multiple improvements coming to the tutorials archive system, making it easier for travelers to reference.
Oh, cool.
First, the tutorial icon will always stick next to the minimap on the upper left for new players, making it easier to access the tutorials archive. Plus,
120 frames
players will
per
be able to
second when
quickly locate the tutorials they've
the
viewed
iOS has
recently,
had for
and the
months.
system will even remember where in the tutorial you last left off. Finally,
controller
in the
support
Living
one
Beings
that iOS
archive,
has had since
the tutorial
1.6.
button will be adjusted to a more obvious
Like
location.
10 versions
That all
later and
sounds
still no
pretty
controller
handy.
support on
Yeah.
Android.
Good stuff. And last but certainly not least, during version 2.6, Genshin Impact will be releasing the second OST album for the Inazuma region,
Oh, great.
Islands of the Lost and Forgotten.
Yes.
The
Better add
album
that
will
to
be
my
comprised
Spotify
of a total
playlist.
of 3 discs featuring music from Seirai Island, Watatsumi Island, Surumi Island, and
I mean, I like the
Enkanomiya,
music
as
in
well
the
as
game,
some
don't get me wrong,
epic
but it's not
combat
the sort of
music.
thing I'm going to be listening to like when I'm...
Can't wait. I hope
You like
everyone
listening
will
to
enjoy
music.
listening to that gorgeous music.
I know I will.
Yeah, sure you will. Because they really must be like have a lack of content to have to like play clips of the music in the live stream. Like music that we've been listening to for like the last year since Inazuma came out. No new code. Yeah. $50K more is good as well. With the 100 primos. I wonder if we're going to get one more code. It's only like halfway through this live stream. Unless they end it early. But they at the end they often just sit around talking nonsense. It's not bad.
Well, guys, I hate to say it, but I'm out of boba. Oh, and we've come to the end of the version 2.6 special program.
Oh, what? It's only half an hour.
What? I was
I
just
know.
gonna ask you
Okay.
for some boba.
Sorry, all gone.
I thought you kept so many in your sleeve. What
Now
happened to
they're all
all
in
of
my-
them?
They're in my tummy.
Oh, you could have shared. But as Ayaka would say,
I only wish life could be as leisurely as this a little more often.
I know.
Yeah, now you
right?
sound like her. I
Yeah,
was thinking
but
she doesn't
hey,
sound like her.
It won't be that long before the next
I'm
version
playing
drops.
English.
that's right.
True.
So, I'm really excited for everything. I'm excited for everybody to meet Ayato. I'm really excited to explore the spooky chasm. Man, there's a lot of cool stuff coming out in this version.
Yeah, I'm also, of course, looking forward to Ayato. I finally get to meet my brother, which is super exciting for me. I also am really looking forward to the soundtrack just because, oh man, the music in this game
Because
is
you
so
don't
good.
actually play the
I
game
just-
and you'd rather listen to the music.
It'll be cool
Mm.
getting to, just chill out and listen to it. And oh man, I just can't wait.
Yeah. And
I
not
like
only
his
am I
burst. His
excited for
burst
the
just
chasm
looks-
area, but
Like I
also
said,
the story. I'm curious to
Ayakat
see
and
what
Ayato are
Dainsleif is
based on
doing
Riki
back
and Byakuya from
how,
Bleach.
the
And you can see his
Traveler will
burst is
interact
like
with him,
Byakuya's
and also,
ultimate in Bleach.
You guys rock this special program. It's been so much fun
Just
doing this with you.
Ripped off those
Thanks.
characters
buddy.
straight out
It's
of
super
Bleach.
fun.
Yeah.
Change
So
the
the new
design, change
version
the
will
color
be landing
scheme.
on March 30th. Be sure to mark your calendars
the same
and
characters.
be ready to play.
And we hope everyone will enjoy all that 2.6 has to offer.
I look forward to seeing everyone enjoy the festival in Inazuma.
Yeah. And just a reminder, travelers can keep an eye out for future official announcements for more information on the coming version. All right, well, that's it for us today. Thanks, everybody,
Thank
and
you.
see you in game.
Thanks, guys.
See ya.
See you in game. I bet you guys don't even play. All right. That was all right. It wasn't bad. I'm gonna I like the music a lot as well, but it's not the sort of thing I'm going to listen to out of game. You know, I'm not going to be like washing the dishes and streaming on my tablet some bit of music. I'm not going to be like listening to the Genshin soundtrack. And it's that sort of, because the style of the music, like, not number one, there's a lot of battle tunes in it, right? So the tempo goes up and down on a tune, so it's not like you're always on the same level in Genshin music. And then the ones that are all normally quite chilled. So if you're like meditating or something, it's nice to listen to. But I mean, if I'm just doing like day-to-day stuff, I'm not going to be listening to the Genshin music. Like, for the Genshin music amplifies the visuals in the game, and the visuals amplify the music. You know, like they work hand in hand for me. All right. I'll put. Hang on one sec. How do I do this? I've got this, and this, and this, and this, and I'm going to type all the codes in the chat now. I've got to use them myself. Ah, shit. Deletes everything in the chat. EK EV LE 5 CP X9 and UT7 C 2 D 8 C 5 Z D. All right, there we go. I don't like web events. I don't think they should be part of the game. I think like games should, like, why should I, you know, I'm playing the game in a client. Why should I have to leave the client environment to do an event that's related to the game? It doesn't make sense to me. It takes me out of the, if I'm out of the game, I don't want to be doing stuff related to the game. That makes sense. That's what the game's for. Right, what was I doing? Right, we're going to do... Oh, and then I'm just going to leave this to me because I can't put no sound. That stupid stream. At least I didn't waffle on at the end like normal, like just sit around talking for 10 minutes about absolutely nothing. Things. There we go. Alright. Right. I mean, it's nice there's new stuff, isn't there? But as they said before you joined the stream here, Potato, they said, like, I can't remember how they worded it, but basically they were saying more stuff's going to be unlocked over time in Chasm, so it's going to be a staggered release. As we've become accustomed to now with Genshin. That's just how they do it. Man, this keyboard is so dirty. Let's clean this crap up. Ain't nobody got no time. Let's begin. It's better that the live stream's only 30 minutes. If it was an hour, it was too long. Like I was saying, there used to be too much waffle. It's not good.
Let me scribe.
Hopefully, like, there'll be a lot of, like, content in the first bit that they release, but I don't know. I don't think people should like sort of get their hopes up that it's going to last more than a few weeks,
Take flight.
and then it's just going to be like grinding the, you know, like that upgrading that torch thing, which is basically going to be the equivalent of that Bokoso box, which is basically the equivalent of like a tree or a statue, you know, something to upgrade. And that's probably going to be staggered as well, like the electro tree was. Right? We'll see. But maybe it's not meant to be like a really big update, you know, like area-wise. Maybe it's just a little taster. Or like Dendro place. Dude, don't spin at me with that big axe. I don't appreciate it.
Whirling snow. Absorption test. Think you can bully me?
People always complain, mate.
Delve into destiny.
Just the nature of people. Never happy.
Look at you, Boozehound. Scratch.
I'd be happy, game, to give me attack sounds or crit rate on it.
Take flight.
I'd be very happy. I wouldn't have to bloody come to this domain ever again on this account. I'm glad they didn't put Kazahar on that banner. It's odd though we don't get the Windbloom festival. I really thought we were going to get Windbloom, so we must be getting Windbloom like later in the year or something. It's weird that they didn't save Venti for the Windbloom. I wonder if they're trying to do it like so that every year it's going to be the Leeway Festival, Lantern Rite, then it's going to be the new one in Inazuma, which is going to be next patch, and then after that they do Windbloom, because so that way every nation has this kind of festival that's to do with that nation. Oh, game, thank you. 3.9 as well. Now, whether or not we get any rolls into it, this is a whole another kettle of fish. Well, unfortunately, it means I've got no new characters on this account to like to upgrade, like to, you know, like to work on. Well, hopefully I'll be able to start farming for Kazuhado now. I've got that attack sounds. Let's see what happens with it. So I only need to get more than 4.4% for it to be better. Oh, I mean, I'll lose 9% crit damage, but that's fine. I need crit rate on him. I hope we've got enough fodder to take it up to 20. Flat attack, not the worst, not the worst, not the best, not the worst. I bet I'll get no rolls and the other one will be better. Come on, give me just one roll. Just one roll into crit rate. Yay, it's better. Nice. Hopefully not. Hopefully not, Bobby. ER, the one thing Deal doesn't need. Yeah, now I've got, I mean 10% is exactly what I need. I lose 9% crit damage for 6% so far gain in crit rate. And obviously the attack being higher, because it's going to be higher than 16. So that is worth it. Oh, oops, takes too long. And the final roll is nice crit rate. Okay, that was very good. It's not like extremely good. If I could have had like one more roll into it, it would have been nice. But all right, see what his stats are now. 92. That's actually a bit too much crit rate now. It's alright. I'm gonna leave him as that, I think. Alright, so who's next to work on? I don't know who needs what does she need anything? Yeah, but the thing is, when Serpent Spine gets handed off to someone else, like if I get, you know, like for the Gacha, if I get Wolf's Gravestone or something, that sword's not going to stay on him. So he's going to lose 27%. So it's alright. Yeah, Serpent Spine's just a stopgap for him. This is always going to be a weapon that's going to go on to multiple people. That's why I think it's a good weapon to have. I think that about all the BP weapons. I think they're good placeholder weapons. What was I doing? Looking for who. Do next. Ah, I see that. Oh. Got no level up materials. What's her attributes? It's not bad. Yeah, so if talking about D, look, if I lose 27% from that, what's that? 70, be 65. 65 is 120. It's still less than that. That's my plan, to get him to get more, because I know he's not going to keep hold of that, because eventually through the gacha I probably will get Wolf's Gravestone at some point over the course of this game. I intend to play this game for like years, so it's good that that's done. I don't need to come back here anymore.
What else do I need?
I mean, he crits all the time anyway, like where he was at already with his crit rate. Where am I gonna go? Oh, let me put the codes in. Actually, I didn't do the codes. Account, encode. Maybe 7CK BVULE5. 3T PK SB 8C5 9 and 7C 2T D 8C 5ZD 5ZD. Alright. Cool. Got all that stuff. We go to...
I wasn't waiting.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? Actually, I forgot. There's something that I changed on here. It was this, wasn't it? I give you it. Yeah, you see, this is what my plan was. I forgot. I changed the goblet because I was going off piece, and now I can balance things out. I knew there was some, because his crit damage should have been higher. I was thinking about that. Now he's where he should be. That's better. Also, I need to change you. Oh, yeah, that's fine for you. Okay. And you should be better now. There we go. We're both characters are better now. But there was something else I changed them as well, because I was jigging his artifacts around. Let me just go through them all, because I upgraded a lot of pieces from this set. Yeah, I remember now, because I was moving things around to try and make it all be a bit better. 21% on those, 20% on that one. And 13 and 12. Wait, what's his stats now? It's 160, 76, 176. Okay. Where was I? On Feather? I think I did Feather. Just have a quick look through these while I'm here. Right, so we are. I wonder what the stats will be if I do that. That's better. I prefer it that way around. We don't have an option here, I don't think. It would make sense that I don't have an option here other than this, but I'm going to put this on someone else. 14. Yeah, we don't have options. And here... I might have foddered it. I thought I had another crit damage hat. Must have foddered it. Compare. There's no point. This one's got EM on it. Don't need ER. Crit damage.
For you, I just haven't been resting.
The update will be on the 29th. It'll be like the day after this, I think, or a few hours after this. 11 days, so yeah. Oh, 500 more. I get a temple. Nice. Oh, it's a shame, like, I can't really wish on like the event banners now on this account. If there's good 4 stars next banner, I can't pull for them because I'm at 75. So I'm stuck with the characters I've got until Kazuha turns up. And then I'll probably just lose a 50-50 anyway. You know what it's like. Is there something new here? Oh, it's just this. I did this. Oh, this is back. Great, but I need to finish this today. I haven't started it on this account. Alright, let's go do something with the resin. Maybe start... Oh yeah, I was checking the characters, wasn't I? To see who needs what. I might try and get him... I mean, he's alright. It's going to be worth Trying to get him better. Mm. She got a whole +20 set. The blood clot. She has as well. Wait a second, what's your stats, Gene? How does this happen? Just by like I don't think I did any of these artifacts for her. I think they were just got handed down to her. Got low EM there. The one she's got on has 54 EM, so that one's alright. I'm trying to think about Kazuha now. Because I'm pretty sure he'll be on 2.7 with the Yoimiya. That's what I think the next banner will be for reruns. No EM on that. Oh, it's defense, fuck. And you recharge, no EM. Pyro damage 21.8. Oh. The other one who's got his better. I don't know about that. Let's change that back to the pyro one. She needs that crit rate. Now she is working deathmatch. I need to level that up. Oh, great. That is great. I did actually log on to my wife's account last night and just went and got the 3 Sango pearls that I needed. And I finished the Spiral Abyss on this account. I can't remember how many stars I got. Let's have a look. 32 maybe? 32, yeah. One more than last time. I'm not sure who to do stuff for. What goblet have we got? Oh, she's got cryo. All set. Okay. Right. It's not bad. Nonetheless. I'm not really going to mess with that. I think I need to do a weapon though. Yeah, what day is this stuff today? It's that same horn, isn't it? Oh crap. Yeah, it's that same horn. Might go and do that domain. The remaining resin. I think Jean and Ningguang will be next on the build list. What's her constellation? I've only got C1, I need a C2 really. Maybe her, but so annoying I couldn't pull one more Kujo. Yeah, so I think it's going to be Kujo because I'm not going to build her on my main account because she's only C1. I want to build Ningguang, but she's only C1 here and I've got C6 on my main. It's a Cujo and maybe Chongyun. What's it? It's only C3. Alright, so that's going to be Cujo and Jean. We'll finish them off next. Oh, thank you, Robbie. That's very kind of you. Oh. Yeah, I'm not really sure what to do like with resin now. Everyone's about okay on this account.
Benny's adventure.
I'm probably just gonna go. Yeah, let's do the weapon stuff. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I mean, I've only got like one condensed anyway, and 20 resin, but might as well. So I think I'm doing that on my other account anyway, weapons as well, because I want to get that energy of the end to 90. Oh, I didn't read the blurb. What is this place? Hydro. Loose thrilling tales. So what we'll do is... Oh, it doesn't really fucking matter. Let's just go. You know, it doesn't really matter, like, who you take. Let's just take these boys with you.
What is the situation?
I want to take Diluc, see if I feel any difference. There's a big truck driving down my road. Okay, let's go.
Everybody stand back!
Oh, I didn't mean to do that. That's the wrong button. Oh well.
Stabilize.
Hey B2, how's it going?
I'm going in! Shine down!
Verdict is?
Oh, I'm good, thank you. I'm a bit sleepy because I had a bit of a lie in. Because it turns out I actually don't, not having my son today. I wish people would, like, you know, like stick to their plans, but yeah, the plan was in my favour. So I was like, okay, you want to take him early? Take him early, I'm going to sleep. I'm a bit sleepy, and then I like woke up for the live stream, so I'm a bit groggy. But I'm good. Got my attack sounds for Diluc today after a month farming that place. Almost a month. It's Friday, isn't it? Not quite a full month.
There is no escape!
Solidify.
Oh, yeah, enough sleep, mate. I don't get enough. I get disturbed every night. I've got like a 2-year-old, so there's no, I don't get a single night of full sleep. Tonight I will, because my mum's having the kid. So me and the wife we get one night's sleep a week, like a full night's sleep without disturbance. But I still get fucking disturbed though. I've got 3 cats, so inevitably there's one that like comes and tries to sleep on me in the middle of the night, wakes me up. I just don't get I can't get no rest.
Let's light it up!
Time for retribution.
Everybody stand back!
These bubbles are annoying.
This is order.
Inazuma shines eternal!
Yeah, I get that. I want like my kid, because he runs into our room. Like, we put him in the spare room at the back of the house when he sleeps. His bedroom's next to our room, but we haven't got like a bed for him. We just got rid of his cot. Gave it to like a friend who's just had a baby today, funny enough. But yeah, he comes running all the way. You hear these little footsteps getting closer to your bedroom, wakes you up. He comes in, he's like, I want to sleep on your chest. Alright, get in bed with us. Yeah, I did. It was alright. I restreamed it. It's on my stream. On this stream. At the beginning of the stream, but oh, the codes are gone there. I did put the codes in chat, but I don't really want to have to type it all again. I'll do it. Let me just put them in chat for you. Actually, you know what? I bet you if we just Google it, I can just copy and paste them rather than have to type them. .6 codes. They are. That's annoying. I don't know where my cursor is. There's some extra codes here. I'll try this. See if this one works. Okay. Let me try this one. Okay, that one's not working. This one seems to work, but I need to check my mail. Well, I'll put it in there. Oh yeah, this one gives us, that one I've just put in with the Z, it gives us 60 primos and 5 of these. Nice. I'll take that. Good stuff. Yeah, you might get a 5-star if you're lucky. I'm stuck at 75 pity on this account. I was hoping it was going to be Kazuha coming on the banner, but unfortunately I won't be able to pull for anybody on this account now until what's his name? Kazuha comes back. You didn't claim this one out that's above your typing there. It's probably the Z one. You haven't claimed that, mate. It wasn't part of the stream. I've just got that from a website. Like this one here. So, yeah, that Z one wasn't on the stream. It only gives you 60 primos, but I mean it's better than nothing. Oh, you got it from a website, Robert. Yeah, D2. Like, we just watched the live stream. We know it's Venti, Ayaka, and I, so we were watching the live stream. Yeah, so it's probably going to be Yoimiya and Kazuha next on the next banner for the reruns. We'll probably just have one new character. I wonder if it'll be Dainsleif. That'd be interesting if he's the new character. But then, because he's not from either country. Like, you know, like he's not from Sumeria. He's not from Liyue or Inazuma or anywhere. That's great, but you know, like leaks can change at the last minute. It's better to watch the actual information. But yeah, it's a shame I can't pull on any characters. That's what's annoying me, because they might be 4 stars I need. There's a chest. Oh, I better not pick it up. Keep forgetting which account I'm on. Oh, for Venti, are you gonna get Ayato as well? Robbie, or are you just gonna get Venti? Yeah, that's what I mean. They can add Dainsleif early, and it buys them a whole patch worth of time. Like, he's been in the game for a while, so they've probably got him finished. You know, like his character model's been in the game since like 1 point something. So in terms of gameplay, they've probably already got him finished. It's only when they have to like design a character from scratch, that 6-week cycle they've got, development cycle, becomes tough on them. But if it's like an older design, they've just got to add skills to it and animations for those skills. And voice acting, of course. It's going to be a shame, isn't it? Because it means the weapon ban is going to be Ayato's weapon and Venti's weapon. In fact, Ayato's sword looks nice, but I don't think I'm going to get it. So basically they were saying Ayato scales off HP, weren't they? Something like that. But I think he's going to scale off HP and attack. I'm looking at the new sets. Yeah, but looking at the new sets they've released, Robbie, usually they release the new sets right, like when the new character comes out, you know, for that character. So it's going to be like attack based. So he's probably a DPS. And HP will be the secondary stat, I think. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing here. Oh yeah, I wanted to check the weapons, didn't I? Whose weapon was it? Hers. Oh yeah, we can. We need these things. And who else? That's going to be hard. Right, we'll just do Diana's bow. Yeah, I reckon we're going to get... I reckon what they'll do is they'll give us Dainsleif as a new character between now and Sumeru. They'll give us Baijo as a new character between now and Sumeru. And then leading into Sumeru, they'll give us like a Sumeru character. And that's 3 patches worth. So that's... What, that's 1, 2, that's 3 months worth of time. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're going to add him next. Because it's him and Yoimiya next. Are they the only ones, I think, from Inazuma who haven't been rerun yet? And Kazuha was the first one. He was the first character from Inazuma released. We haven't had him yet. Then I think it was Raiden Shogun. Then it was Yoimiya. It's not the 2-piece that you should have been looking at. You should have been reading the 4-piece set effect. They're both like different. One builds on stacks, one builds on like the actual attack percent itself. We'll have to wait for what the theory crafters say about it. Or I'm not going to waste time farming for something if I don't know if I need it or not. But I mean, they'll probably become like best in slot, one of them, because every time they release a new artifact domain, it usually eclipses all other sets that have been previously available. What am I looking for? Oh yeah, there's two other characters, aren't they? What are they called? I've forgotten the names that are meant to be coming out. 5-star characters. Let's have a look.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
That's this. Yilan, Haizo, Cookie, and Yao. Yeah, they're the 4 new ones. I don't know, like, if one of them's the bow one you're talking about, D2, but I know those names. I haven't seen any of the models. Alright, so Yilan is the bow user. I can see a picture of her now. Yilan.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
Haizo is a 4-star. Kiki Shinobu is Ayato's trusty deputy ninja. The girl ninja. Alright, so we've got, these are all from Inazuma. Alright, so it's going to be a long time before we get Dainsleif or any of that shit, because they're going to do all the Inazuma characters first, aren't they? You'd think.
But where are those who share the memory?
Nilo. Okay. Okay. Is Khaenri'ah meant to be an underground realm? I didn't realise that. It says Khaenri'ah was an underground realm. I'm sure when we saw cutscenes, you know, when there was memories of Khaenri'ah, and you saw everything in flames and ruin guards walking around, I'm sure it was above ground. It was like fields were on fire. And Yao Yao is an adorable NPC, is mentioned in several characters' voice lines. Blah 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 blah. She was Yang Ling's junior when they trained as chefs. She's got green hair. Oh no, green hair. So Yao Yao is going to be a 4-star Dendro Catalyst user. And that's been data mined, so that's
the same as I remember.
Almost certain, unless they change it last minute.
Those who share
Baizo we know. And then after that we've got a load of Sumeru characters. Sino, he's a polearm wielder from Sumeru. Kolei, the character of Sumeru, who's in the Genshin Impact official manga. Okay, I haven't got there yet in the storyline. Oh, she's a dog, like Goro. Oh no, is she a cat? She's got a tail like
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
Alright, D2, cool. Yeah, I'll be streaming. I'll be here. We've got Linley and Lynette. They look like they're from Fontaine. Oh, they are from Fontaine. Oh, Fontaine is meant to be inspired by France. I thought Fontaine was meant to be inspired by America. Iron San. Scaramouche, Detour. There's lots and lots of characters here. But anyway, enough of this. Did I make the things to do her bow? Oh, shit. Oh, I'm so tired today. It's 7 dead ley line and 5 slime secretions. 7 dead ley line. Yeah, we finally get the story going. However, the story hasn't progressed since like 1 point something. I can't remember which patch it was where the actual like the actual going after your sibling story rather than just going places and getting involved in other people's business, which is what the Traveller seems to do best. Just getting involved in other people's stuff. Because the last time the Archon, like the actual storyline progressed was when we last saw Dainsleif, wasn't it? When the last time you met your sibling. When was that? 2.0, I think? Or before that? 1 point something? Because there wasn't a 1.98 or 7, was there? They got to 1.6 or 7 and they skipped forward to 2.0.
But where are those who
So it's like 1.6 or 7. It's a long time ago. 1.6. Long time ago. Alright. So we take it down. Let's take it down by 3 patches because I jumped 3 patches. So the 3 patches is like 6, 12, 18, 2, 4. It's almost 5 months. Like it's almost 6 months ago. Around, just under 6 months ago. Give or take. A long time. And that's like what captivates most people is like the storyline, like following the story, and we've had none of it for that long. It's a long bloody time. Alright, we'll do Diana's bow because I'll probably use her more than anyone else. So I might as well do Jean's sword. I've got the stuff all sitting there to do it. Does anyone else need their weapon upgraded? Right. Traveller's handy sword. Oh, debate. Oh, we've got nothing else to... Oh no, I don't want to enhance it. We've got nothing else to give him. I suppose I don't really use him, so he can keep the debate club. But 10 months ago. A long time ago. Look at tails. Slasher. You got artifacts. But she's C like 1 or something, isn't she? Yeah, not worth. Building. Lol, C1 Amber, C2 Lisa. Oh, I forget it's bad luck. C1 Kai. Oh, I suppose it's good luck. Who's going to use those characters? I mean, anyone can use the Lilith set.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember.
Anyone can use them in this set. I don't think it like, I mean the shield side of it won't. Where is it? Oh yeah, well actually it will. It doesn't say it has to be the caster of the shield. Yeah, so anyone can use it when an elemental skill hits an opponent. The attack of all nearby party members is increased by 20%. And their shield strength is increased by 30% for 3 seconds. Yeah, and she can just drop Oz like for this part here, and it can keep triggering it every 3 seconds. Well, it'll be triggered every 1.5 seconds. How fast does Oz shoot? Where is Oz? It's official. Oz's duration is 10 seconds. It doesn't say how often he shoots. Right,
Haven't you heard? This is a string.
The threads of your fate lie in my hand.
oh, he's got nothing to bloody shoot at. So. Need some mobs. The patrol that normally comes up and down here.
Oz, reveal thyself.
So 1, 2. Yeah, I mean he'll be proccing it more than it could go on, but yeah, it was fine. Oh shit.
Stabilize.
I don't see why not. It's better than having on someone like you have to switch to do their elemental skill. That's why I like Zhongli having it, because the pillar procs it when he's off field. Alright. What was I do dailies and stuff? God, I feel so lethargic. I need to drink more tea.
May
I'll
knowledge
be
guide
right
you.
back. I am back. Where are we going? What do I have to do today? Dailies, I guess. Dailies. Let's get this stuff out of the way. It's a shame that Ayato's design is a bit shit. He looks really pant. I was just thinking about, he looks like a sailor. Not like an admiral in the Navy or something like that.
Rain. If only you could cleanse the corrupt souls of this world.
Well, they have to make all that story stuff easy for the casuals to get through it.
Solidify!
Teamwork is dreamwork! Let me leave you a verse. Rain outlines your fate.
Order guide you.
It's good that that Hakushin thing is back. The fighting arena event. I forgot that it was coming back. How long is it on for? How do I say this? Hayakunin. Hayakunin Iki. Hayakunin. Hayakunin, yeah, that's right. Hayakunin. 9 days. Alright.
Every
Don't
journey
have to
has
rush
its
that.
final day. Don't rush.
What's the time? Oh, actually, I might do some of it today. Oh, is it not out yet? I'm guessing they're going to stagger it. The last time they staggered it, didn't they? Over the days. I usually do that with events. I might just start it. After I do these dailies, I might start it just to see. Oh no, I better not. I better do the drinks event. Because there's only 2 days or something left. I'll start it on my other account after I do the drinks event on this. Luckily the drinks doesn't take that long. Maybe an hour? Or less actually, so I'm not going to watch the cutscenes.
Solidify!
No, my sword!
Where to next? Crackling crisis.
Body and mind. Everybody stand back! Rain outlines your...
Burn!
Oh. At least he's always critting. Oh, that wasn't a crit. Last 3 hits, not good. As soon as I said it, I jinxed it.
Time for retribution! Yeah. Huh.
But you might want to do the Raiden Shogun like Archon quest though, because you're probably going to need that for like the chasm. If you want to go to the chasm on that account. Because normally like the prerequisite is the Archon quest, isn't it? And then maybe like 1 or 2 story quests. Or like 1 story quest, maybe 1 world quest. Funny how it is sometimes.
Welcome to the Adventurers Guild.
But yeah, the Archon quest is always a prerequisite
Ad Astra.
for like, you know, like getting to the next area or unlocking the next boss and so on. I really just don't have the mood to do that drinks event, you know. I might leave it till tomorrow. Yeah, I don't think tomorrow. Sunday I'm busy. We're taking my son out for the day, so I won't be able to stream on Sunday. But tomorrow I should be able to stream. What's this trying to tell me? The Hayakunin. Hayakunin. Alright, cool. So that then I think you're set really, aren't you? Let's see Tubby. Actually, I might do that drinks event. Might.
This realm is...
Goodbye. I don't think I've got anyone's artifacts to upgrade. Makes me sad. Well, Kujo, you're on the next on the to-do list. So let's see what you're... 2391, okay. That'll be why.
You should really bring the Knights of Favonius with you next time.
Okay. Okay. Check it here.
I still have a lot to do at the guild. How about you take a rest while I go back?
Okay, where's the next one?
Guess we can rest a bit.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think so. I think like the same characters have got better stats on this account, but that's like there's only like 8 characters, if you know what I mean, and not all of them have got better stats. So not really. I think like I can do definitely have. Bennett has. Dincho I think is about the same. Mona, my main account, is better.
How about you take a rest while I go back?
I can't remember what other characters are on here. Alright, no, well, let me do what I'm doing. Damage. This one next. Just want to get crit rate on this. On one of these. And then I'll give it to Kujo. Perfect. Where is it? Switch that, and then...
You should really bring the Knights of Favonius with you next time.
Oh. I think I'm gonna get almost 3. Yeah, alright, so use that one. I think I'm going to start upgrading her artifacts now. A shame that we haven't got crit rate helmet. Attack sound. Is she meant to have an attack sounds? What's Cujo meant to have? I don't even know anything about this character. Burst cost is 80, so maybe she should have ER. No, but I'm going to be running her with Raiden's Shogun. The ER is pretty low. Maybe ER sounds a bit better. Stuck in the emblem domain. You might get lucky like you did with Zhang Ling and get your stuff sorted out, you know, like quickly in a few days. No, you've had a break from there. Noblesse. Noblesse. What is it that I'm looking for again? ER. Have we got ER? With crit rate, yes. Only got one. Yeah. Alright, so...
I still have a lot to do at the guild. How about you take a rest while I go back?
I really better look, like, check, actually. I have no idea if I should be building her with ER. Okay, easier. Alright, fine. I will do more than into this. I just thought like her ER was a bit low already, and where she's got 80 burst cost. Take this to 12 if I can. Leave it at 12. Let's see now what your stats are. 206, that's better. Work on something that's got crit rate. That is probably going to get the rolls into crit rate because it rolled into crit rate.
Guess we can rest a bit.
Maybe not. Crit damage. Crit rate. I just want to keep going with this to see where it goes. Like, if I keep getting rolls into crit one, like damage, then rate, then damage, then rate. Oh, I got unlucky. ER, well, it's not unlucky. I'll have ER. I'm going to stop there actually. Because I want to have enough fodder to take the rest of the stuff up a little bit.
You should really bring the Knights of Favonius with you next time.
This up, it's got a crit rate on it. What was the thing that 100% finished your traveller? Yeah, again. What was the final piece to the puzzle? M. 12, 20. Take this up to 8 if I can, and 12 if I can. A lot of fodder seems. Shame there's no. Okay, the goblet. There's no crit rate on this piece. 2 defenses suck. Thankfully we're getting rolls into ER. Oh, I'm taking it too high.
Guess we can rest a bit.
Right. It's 16. Close enough. Defense. Damn. Alright. Yeah, that's nice. I mean, those stats, you know my how I see it, things now, like 50 at 100, and then anything above that is juicy. Juicy. What else was 12? This. 12.
I still have a lot to do at the guild.
16.
How about you take a rest while I go back?
Damn, flat defense. And take this to 16 as well. Oh, I think I'm out of fodder now. Damn. Doesn't matter anyway. So, what are your stats now, Cujo? Lol. This is going to be a problem.
Guess we can rest a bit.
As well as like, no, I can't.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same.
I don't think I've got a Viridescent on this account. No Viridescent hunt for you to help your ER issues. I'm really craving like some soda, and I don't have any in the house. I might have to like take a break and come back and continue the stream, dude, because you know when you really want something and you haven't got it, you're like, oh, I better go to the store and get what I'm craving. So you didn't have a Geo Goblet either then? Is that what you're telling me, Robbie? You didn't have a Geo Goblet, you didn't have a Pyro Goblet. What else didn't you have goblet-wise? I can understand why. Because mostly goblets come with trash substats. But regardless, I do keep them. Unless, you know, like I say, I've got 2 Electro Goblets and they've got virtually identical stats. But one will have like maybe 2 defense and the other one only has 1 defense. I'll get rid of the one that's got 2 defense. But I never I never don't have an elemental goblet free, even if it's got terrible subs. Ah, okay. So you already had one. So this is your second one. Yeah, dude. I'm gonna come back. I'll just restart the stream. I don't know if you'll probably fall asleep before I come back. I won't be long. I'm gonna just be like 10-15 minutes. We've got a like grocery store near us. I just really need some soda. Alright, so thanks for joining. Alright, cool. I'll be back in a bit. I'm going to end the stream then, and give me 15 minutes and I'll be back. Dudes, adios. Anyone else who's watching, adios, and I will be back shortly as well.